This is a Halloween special right here from Romania, the land of vampires and Dracula. So you're in for a treat. And we have some good news today. The good news is that you don't have to wait to rest in peace to rest in peace. I will say that again. Don't wait to rest in peace to rest in peace or as peace. So let's dig a little bit deeper into this. So, because there is this world of time, there is uncertainty and we don't know what may come. So we develop this strategic thinking, this cunningness to outsmart life. And we believe this is life. We believe the problem is that we believe this is life, right? We believe life is movement, right? We believe life is this journey within time space, right? Evolutionary journey. And we hear that we are evolving now into the light. We are evolving planetarily, we are evolving, right? So we are all trying to be happy, right? We are all trying to relax, we are all trying to be well, but as this action figure, as this object in time space, within this perspective, within this framework of mind, this framework of time, and if we look into it a little bit, we can see that there is no possibility of absolute happiness for this character, right? Because being a child of time, it tries to relax somewhere in the future, but never now. Always now, its job is to be on guard, to be stressed. So its job is to be stressed. So we cannot have relaxation for this one. And coming to terms with that and accepting that is where peace really is. Within that acceptance, when your mind sees that, this futile search is stopped. How can we solve the problems of time with the help of time? This would be the same as using a suspect to help us discover the suspect. So this is impossible. So we are in a dilemma always, right? So either there is no solution, the situation is hopeless, there is no possibility of freedom, of happiness, of joy, or it must be that this is already the case. But as we don't expect for this framework of thinking to relax, there is already relaxation. We are, in a sense, in a space of allowance, right? In a space of acceptance. And it's not a space, it's actually spaciousness. Because, and I would give here a good practice, presence is not 3D. Presence is not 3D, right? Because presence is not tied to the space, right? It is true that it's the same presence right here as it is on planet Mars, but, and check this for yourself, if the universe would disappear, everything would disappear, this presence still is. So this presence, which is not 3D, so it's not outside of ourselves, there is no place for it to be in a sense. It doesn't have a location, it's not within or without, or it is also within, also without. or within and without is irrelevant. This presence is what we are. This presence is at peace. This presence is the safety. And this presence, if it is not of time and it doesn't have a beginning, then it doesn't have a margin, so it's not of space, it's not of time, it's actually undimensional, we could say. Then this doesn't have a location, it's not something that we can find, so it's not something else other than ourselves in a sense. It is impersonal in a sense that it is so on itself and by itself. It is not actually impersonal because it's not somewhere else. It's not somewhere else. So within time there is no possibility for relaxation. But we can see, and the practice is to see that we are not of time. We are not made. We are not of this time. We are not made in time. We are not of time. So again, we don't wait to rest in peace as this action figure, because we see that's impossible. The job of this action figure, this linear thinking, this strategic thinking in time, is to be stressed. So we rest in peace or as peace before we rest in peace. There is peace before resting in peace. Peace is already the case. Peace is already available.